An economic collapse was coming, and only one man saw it. On the surface, Egypt was calm, the markets were stable, the fields were green, and the people felt secure. There were no alarms, no signs of panic, just the steady rhythm of a prosperous nation. Then, the king had a dream. He saw 7 fat, healthy cows being devoured by 7 lean, sickly ones. He saw 7 full, green ears of grain being swallowed up by 7 dry, withered ones. A strange and unsettling vision. The king's wisest advisors were stumped, calling it meaningless dream talk. But one man, recently freed from prison, remembered someone with extraordinary insight. He remembered Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him. Brought before the king, Yusuf didn't just interpret the dream, he saw the future in it. He explained that the 7 fat cows and green ears represented 7 years of abundant harvest. But they would be followed by 7 lean cows and dry ears, 7 years of a devastating, all-consuming drought and famine. This wasn't just a warning, it was a divine heads-up. But Yusuf didn't stop there. He didn't just deliver the bad news, he delivered the solution. He laid out a complete economic plan to save the entire nation. He advised the king to appoint him in charge of the storehouses of the land. His strategy was brilliant in its simplicity. For the first 7 years of plenty, they would cultivate as usual, but with one key difference. They would leave the grain on its ear to preserve it better and store the surplus. Every single year, a portion of the harvest would be set aside, saved for the hard times ahead. This wasn't about hoarding, it was about strategic national savings. He established a system of rationing and careful management. When the 7 years of prosperity ended and the drought began, as Yusuf had foretold, Egypt was ready. While neighboring lands starved, Egypt had enough to feed its own people and even provide for others who came seeking aid. This incredible story from the Qur'an isn't just about a dream. It's a powerful lesson in foresight, leadership, and proactive governance. Yusuf didn't wait for the crisis to hit. He didn't react to the famine. He prepared for it during times of ease and comfort. He implemented a policy of producing during abundance, storing during prosperity, and distributing fairly during the crisis. There was no panic, no chaos, no injustice under his watch. It shows us that true leadership isn't about managing a disaster, but about having the wisdom to prevent one. It's about planning for the winter during the warmth of the summer. This historical account is a blueprint for us today, teaching us the importance of preparation, savings, and responsible planning, whether for our families, our communities, or our nations. Thanks for watching. If this story gave you a new perspective, please like, share, and subscribe for more lessons from the Qur'an.